'cause I got you. I couldn't ask for anything better. When will I get it?
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday, September 11th, and as you can see from the title of the video, this is going to be my 100 envelope savings challenge project. Now, I have been racking my brain thinking, have I ever done a project on my channel? Like, I cannot remember if I even done a project or anything like this. So anyway, if I haven't, here we go. So I've been seeing this all over Instagram, and I've been thinking, God, I really want to try that because I have been able to save in my account, like a regular savings account, but it's never been as fast or as good as I would want it to be. And then it seemed just like when I get momentum, like something comes up and I have to kind of start out over or go back and forth with it. And I just really wanted to try something very different that I felt was tangible, that I felt was fun, that I felt was motivating, inspiring, and that would really hold me accountable, because it's almost like somebody dares you and you're like, now I have to do it because you dared me. So I thought when I saw this on Instagram Reel, which I see it all the time, I thought, oh my God, I got to get that. I got to try it. But I didn't want to really order it on Instagram because I love Instagram. Love, love, love Instagram so much better than I ever loved Facebook. So, and I don't really think I've ordered anything ever from Instagram because there's so much scam that I'm like, no. So I thought Amazon must have it. So I looked on Amazon and they did have it. Now, it took me a minute to get it. Like, I want to say over a week. I did a clip on when I got it. So I'll show you when me and my daughters got it, if I still have that clip, because I did the clip showing us opening the package and what were our first impressions of it and stuff like that. I think we were all excited, but one of my daughters had a doubt. She goes, Mom, I don't think I could do this in 100 days. I'm like, the challenge is that you can do it in 100 days. But if you can't, you have to set your time frame. Whether you don't even want to set a time frame and you just do it and go with the flow. And whenever you complete it, you complete it, however long that takes. If you want to go for the ultimate challenge, which is in 100 days, that means putting money in each envelope every day. Or if you want to do it in 6 months, if you want to give yourself a limit, you can. If not, just do it however you can do it, and however long that takes you, it takes you. The thing is to at some point complete it. And if you do, that's great. And if you have to keep waiting until you can complete it, it's just a challenge to inspire us, to motivate us, to get us excited, hold us accountable, and just see who's going to do it first. And it's kind of like a game, some part of it just feels like, okay, who's going to win the board game, or who's going to win the prize or something like that. So I did give them a challenge, as you saw on the clip, that whoever finished first would get an extra $100. So, but it's still, I didn't want to leave a burden on them. I didn't want to leave them like struggling. I wanted for them to really have fun with it and really just see for themselves. Not that I did it faster or you did it fast, but to see how long it took each of us, and to see the exciting day when we completed it, and how long it took each of us, and what we feel about it, give our review on, how and if it worked for us, how long it took us, why it took us that long. What did we find most difficult about it? Was it easier than we thought? Just that kind of ultimate review at the end of the challenge. So each daughter is going to do their own way, their own thing. But like you saw in there, I got us all pink. They come in different colors. I think a mint green, a blue, a black, a lavender, and I think maybe a gray. And I thought of getting us each different colors to know who's who, but we all live in different houses, so I didn't think it would really matter. And we all love pink. So I wanted everybody to have their favorite color, which is pink, and we would know whose is who. So yeah, so my daughter Carolina, she really did get excited. She had money, quite a lot of cash on hand that day to put in several spots. So she was excited to pull the money out of her purse and get started. And then she was thinking, oh, we need to get some cute colorings to label it. and stuff like that. And no matter where we went or how hard we tried, it was so hard to find numbers, because what we really wanted was a packaging that came with the numbers already done from 1 through 100. That would be the cheapest and the easiest way to do it, but we couldn't really find anything like that. And then if we did packaging that had like 4 ones, 4 twos, it still wouldn't be enough. You would have to buy several packages, and the price would add up and add up and add up. And it was just like, so my daughter just gave up. She tried to even get a template and print it out. And so she finally gave up, and she just bought these beautiful gold circles, and she just wrote the number in them, which ended up being cute. But then we went to Michael's, and even though we didn't find 1 to 100, we did find some packaging that we liked. She found this blingy kind of one. And they only had 2 though, so she was able to do as many as she can, but she needs to wait for them to come back with more for her to complete her book. And then the ones that I found were these right here. This is not the color I would have preferred, but what I'm thinking, I like the design of the number. I just don't like the color of the number. I like the size of the number. The only thing that I don't like is the color. So I like the design, I like the size, but I don't like the coloring. But like my daughter said, maybe I can go, because it's an open number, maybe I can go in and color it pink. So I'm thinking of doing that, but this is the best I could find, and they only had 2 of these. These should be enough, but if not, I can always go back to Michael's and see if they got some more in. But I think we calculated it's enough, because I think there's 5 sheets in each package. So it's just not 4 ones over here or 4 ones over here. There's 3 more sheets other than each side. So total, I think, of 5 sheets it is. I don't see where it says on here, but that's what we calculated. Oh, we opened it and we could count that there were 5 sheets. I think that's how we guessed it. So I'm really excited to get started on my book. I've been putting it to the side, till I had a chance to really sit down and relax and really do it. And this is the night. It's at nighttime. It is actually 8:49 at night. So I'm by myself in the living room. So I'm going to start to number my envelopes. And the way it looks like inside is like this. So first you have your chart, as you saw in the first clip. And as soon as you fill whatever envelope you fill, you come over here and you shade it in. That way you know that spot is filled. So it has 1 through 100. And then, you know, on the, say, for example, on the 4 spot, you're going to put $4 in that pouch. On the 10 spot, you're going to put $10 in that spot. On the 97 spot, you're going to put $97 in there. So whatever that number is, that is the amount of money that you put in each slot. And then you come over here and you shade it. One lady said on Instagram that she was going to do it with the Sharpie because it would last. And if she wanted to start over, if she had completed it and wanted to start all over and save again, that she could just get some rubbing alcohol and then have it erased. I don't know if that really works. So I think I'm going to do mine with dry erase thing and see how that works. We'll see. It also gives you money if you want to put passports, debit cards, airline tickets, travel tickets. If you want to do that. I would never take this thing on traveling. I guess you could if you wanted, you know, to take your money out, but I just don't feel safe doing that. But I'm glad it does have slots for anything that if you do want to take it on travel, put your airline tickets, your boarding passes, your passports, credit or debit card, and consider this a wallet, if you will. That's something I wouldn't do. It's definitely at home to save. So, and then each slot is like this. You have 4 slots on each page. So this would be like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the other side, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. So that's how I'm going to number them. And it should go all the way to 100. So I'm going to do a time lapse so it doesn't take too long for me to do it. And I'm going to take you on the whole journey. It also has a slot for a pen. So that's neat. And so let's get started. Okay guys, I am finally done. That was so exhausting, and I was watching YouTube videos just to keep me entertained, going, and try not to notice the time. What time did I talk to you guys? About 8:40 something, and it's 10:50. it is very time consuming to do this because you have to go back and forth picking the numbers, because some sheets you run out of numbers, so you have to start another sheet, and then you go back because you don't want to waste the other numbers that are available on that first sheet. And then it went to 4 sheets, and then it went to 5 sheets. When I opened the second package, I think there's 4 sheets in each package. So at first it was easy because all the numbers were available, and then it became like, okay, certain numbers started to run out, like the ones went first, the 2s and stuff, and then I had to go to the next sheet and the next sheet. Then I finally had to open another packet and get numbers out of that. But like I said, having to still go back to the other sheets and make sure I'm not wasting any numbers. So I finally did it. Oh, and then you have to make sure that it's as even as possible. And then as the numbers get bigger, you have to kind of make more space for them. It's not easy, trust me, but I got it done. I think it looks good. So yeah, so I'm going to show you how it looks. So there's page 1. Oh, and then I made a mistake. I was doing, like, say I did this page, and then I wouldn't do the back. I would do this. But then, like, by the 3rd or 4th page, I was like, wait a minute, that's not going to be enough spaces if I do that. I'm going to have to use the back side. But then when I put the money in for this one, I'm going to have to put a divider to put the other money so the monies are not mixed up. So this thing didn't come. I don't know if the ones on Instagram come with the divider, but this one didn't. And my other daughter probably, I don't think she's noticed it because she hasn't mentioned it to me. But I am going to have to make like some little cardboard dividers for this size, because cardboard is stronger. So I don't want to do paper, because every time you put in the money, the paper probably will bend and it'll become messy. So I'm going to get some little cardboards and cut them out to this size and put them in there, and then that way the monies from one side to the other don't get mixed up. So that's another thing that we have to get, because I don't have any cardboard. I just have printer paper, so I'm gonna have to get some cardboard. I'm sure I could get some at Dollar Tree, so it shouldn't be too costly. But whatever it takes, even if I have to pay a little bit more, it doesn't matter. We need to have it. And maybe there I could put either different colors to make it prettier, or maybe I could get a shimmery cardboard or pink cardboard, something to make it a little bit more cuter. And I'll see how that works. And then I'm gonna, like I said, shade in pink with the pink highlighter. So this is how it goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then here's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then there was, guys, a page where I skipped a number. I went all the way to, I skipped 83 and I put 84. And I had already done another page and a half. So I had to go back and take some of the numbers off and redo them. Some of them I just had to do one number of the 2 digits. But yeah, so that consumed a little bit more time as well. But yeah, so after that, I was paying a little bit more attention to make sure not to do that. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. And I kind of knew I had messed up on 84 because I know I was doing it by 4s, because it's 4 slots on each page. And I was like, wait, why is it ending? And why is this page ending in 85? It should be 84. And so that made me think. So 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. This is where I had messed up and I had to go back and do it again because I had 84 here and 85 here. And I skipped, so I had to fix that. 84, 85, 86, 87, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, guys. And then I still have this back if I wanted to. So this one I wouldn't have to put a cardboard in between because there's nothing on the back here. But I'm still going to put a cardboard just in case I want to put something extra there. Or when I'm done, if I want to keep going instead of, because at the end of this, when you fill all slots, you're supposed to end up with $5,050. That is amazing. Then you can take all that money out and put it in the bank, or keep it towards a trip, or buy whatever you have to buy, or just take it out and then put it in an envelope and put it in your safe and then start all over. But it says the total at the end of this should be $5,050. Like I said, like say in the 59 section, you're going to put $59. In the 58, $58, $53, $56. So whatever the number is, that's the amount of money you're going to put in. $65, $67, and so forth and so on. So I'm really, really excited now that I got my numbers. And then of course you come over here and you shade when you fill that slot out. So I got a little bit of cash in my purse. So I'm going to show you my first deposits in here. It's not much, but at least I think I'm going to be able to fill 4 spaces. We'll see how that works. Okay guys, so this is some extra cash that I had in my purse lately. I think for the last year, I've been really trying to keep some cash on hand in my wallet because I was so used to doing the debit card. I just felt it was safer, it was quicker. But then I noticed that there's some places that sometimes their machine isn't working. I've even been to Walmart where they all have a sign that says our machines are down, only accepting cash. For laundry, I also have to have it for laundry at the laundromat. Sometimes through the drive-thru, they'll say our machines are not working. We can only accept cash. So I've ran into that a lot of times, and I'm like, you know, it's always a good thing to have at least 10 or 20 bucks in your wallet. You don't have to have a lot of money where it's unsafe and just kind of dangerous, but you do have to have a little pocket chain, like I said, $10, $20, just in case that's all that they can accept. You have it, and for whatever reason. So this is what I had. I had more than this, but when we went to church on Saturday, we put some money in the offering, and they do 2 collections, which I think one is for repairs and the other is for the church fund. So it's always been that way, and we love doing it. It's our way of giving back. Of course, we received, you know, such a beautiful blessing. And so we put it in the offering. I think I gave my son, I put in 5, and then I gave my son $2, and then we put in another $2 or $3. So I think it was like $10 total. And this is what I had extra left. So I have 2 5s. I thought I had a 1, but I don't. So I'm going to be able to fill probably, I could either fill the 20 slot because I have 20 here, 2 5s and a 10. You see that? 2 5s and a 10. So I could just go ahead and fill 1 slot, and that will be that 20 slot. Or I can fill 2 slots by putting a 5 in one in the 5 slot and a 10 in the $10 slot. But then I would have this one left. So maybe I'm going to hold off on this one until I could get some change for it. And then that way I could do the $1, $2, $3, and $4 slots. So this is my first deposit in this, guys. I'm so excited. So since I have 2 5s, I'm going to use one of those 5s and put it in the $5 slot. So we're going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go straight to number 5 right here. We're going to straight to that slot. And what you do is you just fold it in kind of like this, and then you put it in that slot. So remember, I have to get a cardboard to divide it. So when I go to put $2, I have a dividing slot. So there's my first deposit, guys. My first $5 bill in the 5 slot. Now you could put 5 1s if you just have 1s, or a $5 bill like I just did. So I'm gonna leave this one out until I get some change for it, or if I get more money, put it in a different slot. So then I'm gonna fill the $10 slot, which is right over here on the next page. So fold it up again, fold it nice and tight, put it in the $5 slot. So every time you get a little extra cash or change and you come home, take that change out of your wallet and put it in your slots. fill whatever you can out, as many as you can, or one big one that you've been wanting to fill, because as it gets bigger, it's going to get harder. So like $97, $98, $88. So those are going to be harder as they get big. The first few are pretty easy, I think, all the way up to like in the 50s. It'll be pretty easy, and then it'll start to like climb up, be a little bit slower, unless you just happen to be lucky and be able to do that. So any chance you get, that's what you do. If you get paid, say, okay, I'm gonna set aside $100 and I'm gonna divide that into as many slots, or I'm gonna start doing the bigger ones to get those out the way. I'm gonna put that $100 in that 100 slot. Or I'm going to put 99 in the $99 slot and $1 in the $1 slot. I think if you get as many done as you can, I think that works better. But then again, I'm like, but those hard ones, if you start going backwards, then I think you get all the hard ones out the way, and then it'll be so much easier to fill the least ones. So I'll see which method works better for me, or if I'm just going to go back and forth with the flow of whatever I have, that's what I have, and put it in there. So these are my first two slot, guys, the $5 slot and the $10 slot. I'm so excited. I can't wait to show my daughter. I think she's coming tomorrow, or maybe she has tomorrow. Normally she doesn't have Tuesdays off, but I think for some reason she was going to have this Tuesday off. So normally she has Sunday and Mondays. But either way, I'll send her a picture or a video of my first deposits. Like I said, I'm going to try to highlight these in pink, but I want to make sure it's the right pink. Maybe I'll get a pink glitter pen. That way it's glittery, but it's pink. So I'll kill two birds with one stone, which I love anything glitter, shimmer, blingy. That's me. I'm your kind of girl. I'm very girly, so the pink is a must. I'm so excited, guys. Oh, and then you'll get to see me shade this out. So I have lots of different pens and markers, brand new ones, all kinds. So I haven't never used these. I have like a set. I think this was a five quantity set or 6 quantity set in this highlighter. It comes in all different colors of the highlighters, your yellow, your orange, your green, your blues, and your pink. So I'm going to use this pink one. I think one side has a thicker side, one side has a thinner side. So I think I'm going to use the pen side. One is a pointy one and one is a more square. So I'm going to fill out the $5 one that I filled out. Careful not to go out the lines. And if I have a glitter pen later, I'll fill it out. Then I'm going to shade in the $10 slot that I did. And I'll show you that in 1 second here. Gotta fill this one in a little bit more. All right. So there it is. I shaded in the $5 one and the $10 one, just like I did in the slots. So, oh my God, that's perfect. I don't know if I'm liking this pen, this pink though, even though I love pink. I don't know, I kind of need it to be, wish it was like a baby pink or maybe some glitter. Who knows, maybe I'll do one row pink, one row yellow, one yellow, blue. I don't know, I'll figure out, but I'll make it really cute. But this is a very exciting moment for me, guys. I can't wait to fill this up and to know that I was able to accomplish it, to do it, and that I have $5,050. I don't even know what I would do with it yet. I think I want to buy another little used car because we have a new car. And my husband has a used car that he got like a couple of years ago that runs so perfectly well and is so nice stereo, nice everything. But I like to save our new car for like when we go out of town, when we go on vacation, you know, stuff like that, and kind of get a little used car, because we used to buy used car all the time, and they last us, like my red car, which is still in the family. I don't have it. I gave it to my son-in-law and my daughter. I had it for 20 years. And for 4 years, I gave it to my daughter. She took it all through high school. And then my other daughter, she had it for 4 years through high school. And then all the time that I had it, and it's still kicking. So our used car has lasted a long time. My husband had one for 10 years. We had one for another 10 years. So they're a great investment to get a used car that was in perfect condition, works perfect, is nice. You can always add extras and then use it to however many years it lasts you, then buy another one. You don't have to worry about car payment or anything like that. I mean, I love our new car and I'm glad that we got it and it was worth it. But I definitely love used cars. So I'm thinking that might be one of my plans. Um, or just to take a really, really nice vacation with my family. And I'm thinking there's some things I want to do for my son. He's autistic. There's some dreams that he has that I really want to fulfill for him. And then I'm thinking just keep going, just keep saving. I don't know. Those are the two things that I have in mind. We need some new furniture. So, but I think we're going to buy furniture way before I finish this. So, and after the living room furniture, that's pretty much it. I think we're pretty good because I have remodeled the entire house room by room by room. And the living room furniture, the couches are, we just got these last year or so, but they didn't work out. So that is like the last thing that I need. So not too much to invest in the house. So I think either the car is going to be the thing or a really nice dream vacation. So we'll see as time goes by. Maybe other ideas will flow in my head, or, you know, life happens. So whatever the need is at that time, that'll work. So we're just so blessed to have really good jobs and make good money, and that we're healthy and we're alive and we're together, that we got peace. I mean, we're blessed, we got happiness. So I count all my blessings, but this is just like an added thing, you know, just it's always good to save, always good to pay your bills and be able to pay your bills without any struggle, without any like stress, and then be able to save. That is just a really blessing too. So yeah, so that is it for this video, you guys. I'm so glad that I took you on this journey with me, and I will continue to update as I go along, let you know how I'm doing, how long it's taking me, what has worked, which method has worked for me, time, you know, not time constraints, but time wise or just method wise. I'll just definitely will keep you updated on what's happening with this project. But yeah, you should definitely try it. If you want to do this, I so highly recommend it, and it's so selling all over the place. If you trust Instagram, by all means, they do have good colors, and I think theirs already comes with the number labels and stuff like that, and their packaging is really nice. So if you trust Instagram and want to get it there, that's great. I probably would go there. But if you don't really trust Instagram, you want to trust something that everybody shops at, Amazon is another way to go. That's where I got mine at. They also offer several colors, but they just, as you saw here, they didn't provide the labeling of the numbers. They also didn't provide, what was the other thing that I said that they didn't provide? Oh, there was something else. Like the backing of the, you know, the cardboard are a separate slot. So just keep that in mind. But either way, good luck. I really, really recommend that you get this. I highly, just at least try it. If it doesn't work out, hey, you tried it and no biggie, or you could pass it on to somebody who would like to try it. So yes, highly recommended. Get started. I can't wait. And just do it at your pace, at your method. You know, just you only you know your life and your situation. So even though it's $100, it says $100 envelope savings challenge. It doesn't say 100-day challenge, but I know on Instagram they mention it as 100-day. So if you can do it in 100 days, put money in every slot every day, that's amazing. Great. Good luck to you, and I'm so happy for you. But if it takes you 6 months, it takes you a year, a little bit over a year, go at your pace, do it your way, do it at your own time pace, and just challenge yourself. And hey, if you have to start all over, that's fine. Just, you'll always have this book. You can always start over, and don't be down on yourself. At least you gave it a try, and that's an accomplishment within itself. So yeah, good luck, everybody. Get it. Let me know in the comment section if you got it, how it's working for you, and I'll keep you updated on how it's going for me. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, because that's the only way you get heads up on every time I upload a video. Like, comment, share, all of that great stuff. Until my next video, take care, guys.